When you read research papers, if there are methods to grasp the important information of the research paper, how would it be? It would be really interesting, right? In this video, I am going to reveal a template for note taking from the other research paper. Stay tuned till the end so that you will come to know the exact thing what I am going to discuss. At the end, don't forget to answer one of my questions. If you answer it properly, you will get a mail with containing effective phrases for your research paper writing. Shall we go? Come, let's get started. Yeah. So here is the template. I'm going to discuss one by one. So first thing you have to obviously will be knowing the author name, article title, journal name and publication. You will have to make a note of it. This is the template how you need to take notes from other research paper. Got it? First thing you have to look at the research question which is discussed in the research paper. You write a one sentence summary, and you have to write about the question, research question. There is a hypothesis. Whatever it is, write a summary in one sentence. That's number one. Number two, the motivation of the study. What did motivate the researcher to do the particular study? So you have to answer how will the article solve social, environmental and other problems. Definitely they could have discussed this thing in the introduction section. Beginning of the introduction section, you can read it and you will be able to identify. You can make a note of this also. And one more thing, you have to look at the background and literature review section, where how will the article fill a lack of knowledge in the literature. So they could have established their research gap. How did they establish the research gap? How did they come to the exact conclusion of what they wanted to do in this particular research? Next thing you have to look at is results section. The results section, especially you check the figures, tables and subsection headers or subheading to understand what are the things in general they have presented in the particular paper. How these results, the findings answer the research question which you have already written in the beginning. How did it answer the hypothesis? You have to make a note of it. Later, are there any supplementary findings apart from the answering the research question, exact research question? Are there any other supplementary findings? If those findings are mentioned, kindly make a note of it. And when you take notes, you make sure that you take relevant figures and tables and just you copy and paste it. And in the method section, you need to understand what type of research methods they have used to conduct this research. If there is a research design, a conceptual framework, kindly make a note of it. That also you will, because these things will help you to understand this particular paper very well. That's what you have to draw a flow chart showing the flow of data between these different stages. How it starts, how did they conduct and everything. Right, just to draw a flow chart, finally you will be able to get to know exactly how they have conducted the research. And the another last one is you have to answer the question, what was good about this particular research paper? Overall, after reading this, what was good about this article? What questions do you have about the methods, findings and conclusions? If you have got any questions after reading this paper or research article, do you got any question, you have to note it down. What are this particular study's weakness? Definitely any research, there will be an option for the further work. So you have to go through that thing. So here, I won't say it's a weakness, probably the area of improvement you can consider. And based on that, you can fix your next research problem so that you can work in the next research paper for your research study. So this is the area where you can identify the research gap for your research where you can work on next. And even you can understand, even there is no research gap, is there any possibility to improve this particular study? You can discuss, you can note down those things. Later, after conducting review of like this so many papers, you can collate all this information, then you can decide which one you need to take, which one is really interesting, which one is really worth of doing the things you can decide, then you can further continue your what you call new research paper writing. Got it? I hope this will be useful to you. Okay, now my question is, where will you find the research objectives? Which section of the research paper generally you will find research objectives? Give your answer in the comment section and leave your email ID also. If the answer is correct, then I'll share you one phrase book, literary research, not literary research, general research writing phrases list I have compiled using the internet resources. I'll share it to you. Okay, if you find this video useful, do not forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon also, so that when I post my next video, you will get immediate notification. Okay, till I meet you from the next video, bye. Thank you.